right, Higgins, time for some one-on-one.
Uh-oh, time to go to my favorite place. Wow! Burger King.
Dude, that was close.
Look out. Rugrats have arrived at Burger King. One toy inside every kid's club meal. You can collect them all.
Hey, what about me? Cut. I had it. The director is such a baby. Who, me?
Burger King Kids Club. Great food, cool stuff, kids only.
Work it. Step it up, cause it's time to party. Yeah!
Wouldn't trade it for the world.
Yet he is such a talent and so professional.
Oh, yes, if by professional you mean stealing his entire act from a Sesame Street character.
That's a filthy lie! That son of a bitch stole my bits, blah!
Hey everybody, I'm the Loud House Critic, one guy with 1,000 views and all the episodes I must review. Boy, did we have a great time all last week. Letting my critic buddies do some of the road trip story arcs after I got done doing the first one. And there's about time I just kind of let them be in the spotlight for once to see what they can really do. And they all were just great. But from Brad to worse could use a little work. But anyway, today I'm really so excited because I'm actually reviewing a Loud House episode from season 8. And I also have a new guest star joining me in Homeward Bound, the first episode from season 8 and the 334th episode. When I heard about what was going to happen in this episode, especially when they were renewing a season 8 for the Loud House, I felt like I might actually hate this episode and that might actually be a bad start for season 8 because this was almost going to feel like its crash course. Because in terms of the plot, it said the Loud kids are determined to have Lori move back in with them. I was like, you've got to be shitting me. Lori just gone to college. They're starting to move this show forward, so grow up, kids. In terms of the episode, I'm still going to like Lori compared to Lola. But does Lori deserve to stay with her family after some of them try to fuck her career over with Don't You Forget About Me and Crash Course? Or is it just best to actually keep Lori away and just let her move on with her life? Let's dive into this review, but first... Yeah! Hi, good morning.
What's up, Dodo fans? Dodo Food Fight 1237 here, and wow, it's so great being on the Loud House Critics channel. And today we are reviewing Homeward Bound. And I'm not gonna spoil too much, but I gotta say, this episode's really good. And with that out of the way, let's begin.
Well, hello, Dodo Food Fight 1234. It's nice to see you on today's show and to review this Loud House episode with me in the beginning of August. It's going to be an exciting day. I hope you'll like it. I think you will.
little higher on the right. Little higher. Now a little lower. Just a little lower. It has to be perfect for Lori.
Since Lori's coming home, I say that this is pretty good. And this is coming from a perfectionist. Yes, I'm a perfectionist.
Really?
Yeah, what is exactly perfect in your vocabulary, Lynn Sr.?
It's a big day in the Loud House. Lori's taking a gap year from college and moving back home. Well, she decides if golf is really her future, which is awesome because Lori's always kind of been the glue that holds us together. Even Mr. Grouse is psyched.
Is he really? Because honestly, I seem to remember that he didn't seem too excited about any of you guys being his next door neighbor. I didn't even know Mr. Grouse actually still plays golf ever since 1974, if that was even the time of the year where he started actually playing golf. And just 1 year prior to Jaws.
Hey, Loud! Found these old clubs while cleaning out my garage. Maybe Lori can help me practice my swing. Whoa!
Honey, are you all right?
Oh, I believe I slipped my disc again. Oh, goddamn.
Oh, boy, that's all he needs. More confidence.
She's here! It's her!
Lori!
It's literally so good to be home.
Too super excited they are, as I was when I wanted to see Twisters.
We got twins! Twins!
Then again, Deadpool and Wolverine. And I thought we never get a good call back from that. Ever since the last time I seen that was in Heavy Metal.
Lori, look, I baked you a cake with a surprise inside. It's candy. Oh, I ruined it.
Idiot.
Who's the bigger idiot? The idiot or the idiot who gets kidnapped by the idiot?
Just remember this, if you tell her, it wouldn't be a surprise anymore now, wouldn't it?
And don't worry, Lori. I made room for you in the closet. Tanya will just have to wear her winter clothes.
If I was Lori, I'd take Tanya out of the fucking bed. Hell, I was expecting Lynn to actually be in that room because honestly, how else would she be able to get Lincoln in Season's cheating if he was snooping around in Lenny's room? And again, I'm not too sure if that was even the case.
And I soundproofed the bathroom so you can let him rip. You won't have to run the faucet anymore.
Lana! Guys, back up! Give Lori some space!
At least Lincoln is actually being more respectful and giving her so much space. Gee, he actually knows what that actually feels like. We should know because we've been watching the same show for 8 seasons.
She lives here now, so we'll all have plenty of time with her.
Actually, about that, I'll only be staying here temporarily.
Surprised, aren't you? I knew you would be.
Yeah, it seemed like they're too damn surprised about this, like they didn't even know what college is really like about. But then again, most of these siblings are still in school, so what would they even know? As they didn't even know how Lori's golf scores even worked.
It's just, now that I've been on my own for a while, I feel like I need my own space. So I'm gonna find a realtor to help me look for an apartment.
Why? Oh, Christ.
There he goes again. Stop with the crying, you big Christmas tree ornament. Why the hell is Lynn Sr. so much more emotional than Rita?
That's, amazing. Love that for you. You know, I just realized I forgot to make my bed. Can everyone except for Lori give me a hand? Fitted sheets are so tricky.
Oh, bullshit. You know how to change your own damn bed sheet. This is another one of his get-rich-quick scheme plans again. You need to stop thinking and let Lenny do the thinking. Wait, change my mind.
The worst!
It stinks!
We just got Lori back. We can't lose her again so fast. There has to be some way to get her to stay.
I would not do that at all. Season 5 has already established Lori actually being in college to move forward with her life. It's not too late for any of you to do the same to move on with your lives.
We can lock her in a coffin in the basement. Or use the numbing properties of jellyfish venom to incapacitate her.
And I'm not too sure about how the fuck that even works, especially when that landed on top of her shoe, not her bare foot. And I hope and pray there's an antidote for that.
Lori said she was gonna find a realtor, but what if we find a realtor who only shows her the worst possible places to live?
How are we supposed to pull that off?
Oh, I don't know. Are there any actors in the family?
Aren't you all actors, especially when you guys manage to pull some things off in Cover Girls? Then again with A Make of Time, then again with Sister Act, and stupidly enough, Don't You Forget About Me, and Crash Course. But there's only one actor, or at least one actress, who's better than all of them.
Luann Loud, thespian at your service.
Okay then, Operation Sabotage Lori's apartment hunt so she'll stay forever is a go.
I think we're going to get comments about this.
You must be Lori. I mean, you must be Lori. Sunny Home's at your service.
Boy, look at this. Looks like a broken down spring.
You idiot!
Oh, this is perfect.
Boy, look at this. Looks like a broken down spring.
If the homes aren't sunny, then they aren't Sunny Home's homes.
Your laugh sounds so familiar.
Oh, that's not my laugh. This is my laugh.
Whoa, don't start showing those dick-sucking lips. Since when does Luann ever wear lipstick? And I'm sorry if I keep dropping that word into any of my reviews, because when I seen that live-action Pinocchio by Robert Zemeckis, that Goldfish Cleo looks like an animal porn star. And I don't think Cleo actually had cheekbones in the animated Pinocchio movie.
I was literally just looking for a realtor.
It's fate. Now, are you ready to make your apartment dreams come true?
Yes! This place looks amazing.
Grab the deck and make it look shiny. I will sparkle like a wealthy woman's neck.
Just a sec, don't you know?
Are you sure I can afford it?
Oh, this one? Definitely not. This is my place, but don't worry. I have some real gems to show you. Just a stone's throw from here. So why don't you drive? It'll give you that sense of coming home.
You know, out of all the voices I've heard from this voice actress who's done Luann, Dante, I'm not even so sure if Christina actually did another voice that actually sounds like that. Like a mix between Miss Carmichael and Luann. But I'm lucky she ain't playing that fucking Miss Bernardo. Let's get on with Lori's first location hunt.
Wow, the view is nice, but where is the apartment?
It's right here. I just love the hip retro vibe. Oh, no. I'm not.
You've got to be shitting me.
And look at all this natural light.
There's a hole in the ceiling.
That's called a skylight. Very hard to find.
Yeah, they're called sunroofs, and let me tell you, that's no fucking sunroof. Almost about as weird and crazy as most people actually be living in an RV. But from the looks of this band, this actually does look familiar. If I didn't know any better, I'd say it's Chunk's band.
And where's the bathroom?
What better place for when nature calls than nature itself? Ew!
Much to my deep regret.
What else have you got?
Follow me.
It worked! Thanks for letting us use your van, Chunk.
Oh, how I just love being smart when I know better.
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't want to live here.
Now, if you don't mind roommates, this is the place for you.
Yeah, how do I put this nicely? ONEHUNDREDSEVENTYFIVEHELLNO. This is for old people, not young people. I'd rather die in a wooden box than be dying in a nursing home when someone puts lethal injection in my prune juice.
That is not a joke, by the way.
The tenant, a real sweetheart, is looking for a subletter while her boyfriend is on tour. He's a DJ. Hard pass!
If I was her, I would say something better as this.
Fuck this.
The cemetery?
I don't know about anybody else, but a cemetery does feel like home to me in October times.
Just picture waking up in this one-bedroom gem. Isn't it to die for?
You gotta be kidding.
Luann, you might want to spend that money for more comedy shows.
Yeah, that's something you shouldn't be saying as a realtor to somebody else. Unless you want them being scared and scarred for life. And all these places are becoming so fucking ridiculous. They don't even feel like a home place for Lori.
Sure, this place needs a little love, but it has oodles of potential.
This is a dump.
Obviously, none of these places are livable.
Seriously, are you guys frickin' idiots?
Who are we talking about?
So now we come back to the Loud House with Lori feeling like she needs to stay in the Loud House until further notice, until she can actually find a better place to live, or find a better realtor for that matter.
Hey! Hope I didn't miss anything exciting. Well, I was definitely away at play practice all day long.
Okay, that was a really good one. I never knew that Lily could have such a good arm. She might have a better pitch at playing basketball or baseball better than Lynn. But Lori decides to go to bed early to try and get herself a good night's sleep, and what could possibly go worse about this? As bad as I want that running gag to come and hit me one more time.
Acid wash jeans. 5-toed shoes. Squirts.
Actually, those are back in.
You've got to be fucking kidding me. Since when does Lainey ever talk so much in her own sleep?
Wow. This episode and Appetite for Destruction? If I had a nickel for every time Lenny had a nightmare about fashion, I'd have 2 nickels. Which, well, you know the meme.
Nothing more scary than having a creepy doll sitting on your bed as you're trying to fall asleep at night. But seriously though, if a mannequin was actually in my bed, I'd just kick that thing the fuck out of my own bed. Put that damn thing in the closet instead of Lori.
Boo Boo Bear, it was horrible. Thanks to Tanya and Lenny, I got 0 sleep last night. I literally have bags under my eyes.
Gee, you must start being really old.
Well, it's true. Actually, they're more like a...
Shut up, Felix.
That's your cue to tell me I look beautiful. Hello? Boo Boo Bear? Why are you making that face? Ugh! Frozen again? What is up with the Wi-Fi?
She sounds just like me when I'm actually trying to play Friday the 13th or Fortnite on the PS4.
I am in Lori's place right now. Cause don't you just hate it when the internet cuts out?
Hey, who's hogging all the Wi-Fi? Bye, Fiona!
Survey says...
Now who you gonna call? Now who you gonna call?
Bye, you guys! I had the best time. Let's make Sushi Saturdays a thing.
I'm not sure if there's such thing as a Sushi Saturday, but there is such thing as a Pizza Friday. And you know, personally, I always order pizza for my Loud House Critic buddies. Pizza from either Pizza Hut, Domino's Pizza, or maybe Papa John's.
Intruder.
My bee, I forgot to tell you about my new security system.
And fix your hair, you're like a damn cockatoo.
Since when has that been a security thing for Lisa? I never seen anything like that in Lock and Loud, or any other Loud House episode. Since when the fuck does this even become a thing in the Loud House now? I don't know, they're just throwing shit in here just for filler. They got nothing else better to write. And if that were to happen to me, being a family member of that family...
Intruder.
Johnny! The next night, in the Loud House.
Hey, what's for dinner? I'm starved. Chocolate!
Good fuck, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Lincoln is such a slob. Don't stuff all that fucking chicken in your mouth. Or a turkey, whatever the fuck that thing is. Then again, I always wanted to bring this up in case this happened to Lincoln. And since when does robots ever eat any actual food? This isn't Futurama, you know, people.
I tried to stop them, but it was like feeding time at the zoo.
That is not a chew toy! Stop it, Max! Get that out of your mouth! Look, no idea where it's been!
There is some leftover pizza in the fridge.
Sorry, I ate that.
Well then come here, Lynn, so I can strangle it right out of you. But as things can't even get more lousy and painful for Lori, something else actually comes to her mind, other than food.
I have an interview for a job at the Burnt Bean tomorrow morning. I want to make absolutely sure I get enough sleep, which means Tanya will have to take the couch tonight.
Oh, damn it, Lenny, I told you should have got more putty for my neck bones.
Good morning, fam.
Good
God damn. Too old for this crap.
Lincoln, why are you eating tomato soup for breakfast?
Because it's lunch?
You said you needed a lot of sleep, so I turned off your alarm and made sure everyone was super quiet all morning.
Fuck you.
You're welcome.
You're not born in this family, are you? But seeing how Lori's about 3 hours late for her interview and she decides to make like hockey sticks and get the puck out of the Loud House and make it there to see if she can actually get through it. But as you can see, as if it wasn't already too obvious to know what happened in the previous episodes with her career life, as if hating all the Loud kids back in the greenhouse wasn't already bad enough. So at this point, they don't seem like they really care for these characters anymore. Ever since Chris Savina got canned.
So, how did it go?
No dancing on rainbows, singing show tunes. How do you think she's doing?
Stupid head! Ooh, a guessing game. Let's see. Running mascara, ugly cry face.
It was terrible. I literally bombed.
I was angry with these kids before, you know.
But now I'm really pissed off. Pissed off? If I was that close to a horse's wiener, I'd be worried about getting pissed on.
All joking aside.
Let's face it, this living situation is so not working out. But there are like 0 apartments available. Maybe taking a gap year was a mistake.
Don't cry and you will see. Things will turn out brilliantly.
You know, after all the dumb shit that Lori has pulled back in season 1, and some seasons like this, along with Gowning Out, I actually feel so much pity for her. Not to mention that Lori was one of my favorite characters from the very beginning when I started watching this show, even if she was at her bitchy moments. There was a lot of missed opportunities for her characters back in season 4, but somewhat, at least somebody in that studio actually cares for this character.
Lori, 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 Lori.
But as dumb as all the siblings were back in Crash Course, they decided to fess up.
Lori, there's something we need to tell you. This is all our fault. Sunny Holmes isn't real. She's Luann.
Luann Loud? A natural redhead? Ah! Why the hell did she even have that wig with her the whole time? Oh, that was very satisfying. I've never seen Lori this extremely pissed off before. Gosh damn, Catherine.
Fallout Boy. Is Lori justified in her anger here?
And that's exactly my kind of reaction of how I reacted when I found out what Madam Web was really about and why it bombed so badly. And it was also my reaction when I found out that Disney was actually doing a live-action remake on Snow White and the 7 fucking Dwarves.
Explain now!
This is actually a great callback to save the date. Oh, that would have been so bad if she was strangling him.
Okay. Can I explain something?
We were so excited when we thought you were moving back and we didn't want to lose you again. So we sabotaged your apartment hunt. We're really sorry.
No, you're not. Not yet.
Classic. I should have known.
How is it that Lori can't walk away from all this and not even speak to them about what the fuck they did to her? There's no way they can actually get scot-off free from this, Crash Course, or Lenny could have never got scot-free from Don't You Forget About Me.
I guess we just didn't realize how hard it would be for you to live at home again. Please don't give up on Royal Woods. New plan. We'll find you a legit realtor.
I don't know about that. It's Lori's decision, not your guys' decision. Because if I was you, I'd be listening to your conscience, not them.
Go ahead. Make a fool of yourself. Then maybe you'll listen to your conscience.
Well, I'm all packed.
I made you a couple of lasagnas to put in the freezer.
Delicate melange of tomato paste, ricotta cheese, ground meat, and pasta.
Garfield, don't even think about it.
Remember, you're welcome to do your laundry here anytime.
I know. Thanks, Mom.
Stop at the cry, you big baby. It's not the end of the world.
Seriously, what are you seeing that guy?
Where the cold winter winds.
What the hell? What
in the name of ever-loving Christ is this?
Oh, I totally forgot to mention. I noticed Mr. Grouse cleaning out his garage, and I convinced him to rent it to me.
You're kidding me.
No, straight up.
Even better, he said I can pay him in golf lessons.
Holy shit.
Language!
This way, I can have my independence, and you guys can still see me whenever you want.
Are you shitting me? I mean, really, I was expecting a lot more than this. I was expecting them to do a lot more out of this episode than actually give this a lame ending. Hell, there's one better writing idea of my own that I was kind of expecting for this ending to actually work out, but you're gonna have to hear it as soon as I'm done with this.
Hey! Mind the azaleas! Don't make me regret this, Louds!
Survey says...
I should have worn my white pants.
And that was Homeward Bound. Then again, I think the episode should have lived up to Homeward Bond. Okay, so you're all probably wondering, why did you give it this rating instead of the rating you should have gave it more lower than what you did with Don't You Forget About Me or Crash Course? Well, technically I can actually say I was still pissed with the siblings about what they were trying to do to Lori, like what they did back in Crash Course, and they really did irritate me. And it made me question how dumb Lincoln and the sisters can be when it comes to a Lori Loud focus episode. Has anyone even noticed that since Don't You Forget About Me, Crash Course, and even this episode, that once the siblings jump too many conclusions and then they suddenly find a way to sabotage Lori's plans? And even I wanted to give this a lower rating compared to those two episodes, but something in this episode seemed to actually grab me. And that is the character Lori herself. Like, there's something about Lori I can actually relate to. I do feel Lori's pain in this episode, especially what she's going through with all her siblings. Waking up late, not getting so much sleep at night, having a rough time looking for a better apartment. Hell, I could say I actually enjoyed more moments with her instead of the siblings, especially when she yelled at them in the very end of this episode. Like, there are some moments that are kept a little vague, like how the way she knew about Luann laughing and being in disguise as a relator when she could have actually done the same thing what she did to Lincoln and partied down. Or the fact that Lisa had an alarm system on the front porch, which has never been happened before ever since. And the ending I was expecting a little more different for Lori to not be in Mr. Grouse's garage, since she's actually been in a garage before. Anyone remember Garage Band? In fact, big missed opportunity. I was really expecting Lori to actually be living in the Casa Grande's apartment. And then I would have seen some things that would have been so all right with her and Bobby. That would have been so much a great comeback to Loudest Mission. So a bit of a rough, decent start for season 8. It may not be one of my personal favorites of season 8 so far, but I can't wait to see if there's gonna be any good episodes from season 8. Because episodes like this, it's the type of guess who's coming to dinner type of episode. Like, you don't expect to, but you kind of predict who it is. In a way, you kind of know what this episode was already gonna be and where it was gonna lead up to. So I would say just watch this episode and you can actually be the judge of how you think this episode should have been.
This episode was almost perfect for one reason and one reason only. And that was Lori. I really felt bad for her throughout the episode. And her getting mad at the siblings at the end was really justified. And that joke with Mr. Grouse at the end was honestly really good. Well, Loud House Critic, I hope you enjoyed reviewing this episode as much as I did. And before I go, I just have something to say. Hakuna Matata. And with that being said, Dodo Food Fight 1237 out!
This has been the Loud House Critic, and let's finish up with one of the Loud House seasons with one more episode in it.
And vibing. I can do both at the same time. Besides, if the customer needs me, they'll give me a shout for help.